Morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I'm going to tell you every week, I don't take days for granted. I don't take life for granted. I don't take you for granted. So I'm happy and I'm grateful for you. And I want to remind you that you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. You're created out of greatness, so it makes you great, period. All right. I told you we're striving for perfection. We're not expected to be perfect, but we're striving for perfection through this journey. And all that we are required to do is walk out our purpose in the season that we're in, period. All right. So it's Meal Prep Monday. And I have to tell you guys, because I'm gonna be transparent regardless. I am getting whooped up over here. You hear me? I'm going through it. I am going through it. And it's Meal Prep Monday. So I have to go back and like I said, all except for last week, but I did get the okay from Keisha to upload the video from last week. I was not going to because I just opened it for anyone who had a question, but she reached out to me, told me she was okay with me posting it. So I'll do both of them today. But we've been talking about true transformation, and I've been very honest with you ever since the graduation and just the revelations that God has been showing me. And I have to tell y'all, I did a thing. I did another thing. I released an ebook. Um I released a book right now. It's on Kindle, and the notification came to me over this weekend. And when it did, of course, I sent it out. I mean, wasn't expecting it. There's actually someone else handling all of this. So I get this email. I'm sitting at, my place, Dunkin' Donuts, the double D's. I was sitting in there, get the email, said it came out. First tried to FaceTime James, and then, I think the only person I got in touch with was Kadeja, which is my greatest cheerleader. And so this was Saturday, and then I shared it with a couple people Sunday. And so Meal Prep Monday. And I know that we've been talking about true transformation, and I told you, I believe it's a repetitive cycle, and wherever we're at, it's the accepted, or excuse me, the awareness, the acceptance, the alignment, and the activation. But since I've released or even shared that I released the book, um I noticed that I was doing the same thing that I did with the graduation. And truth be told, it's really self-sabotaging, I guess, if we just want to label some things. But I realized that again, as we're doing transformation, things bubble up. Okay. The book, um, and Jacinta, if you're able to, if you can put the link in, anyone who wants to grab it, it's on Kindle. Right now it's $7.99. But the book is submitted, not broken. Okay. And when I wrote it, I had told you guys I had really been trying to understand, for me, with my purpose, because I do believe in this journey, all we're supposed to do is walk out our purpose in the season that we're in, because God moves in seasons. So where does our purpose fit in his season? And in being in our purposeful place, what season are we in? So I'm from since the graduation, I'm peeling back. I'm realizing, like, I don't celebrate achievement. So where are all these things coming from? And it's been rough because I've had to look at me. But the one thing that I want to share with you guys, because the cycle of transformation is what it is, okay? everything that we're doing, because in order to get to your true identity, you've got to be able to go through transformation. You discover who you are. We're not creating who we are. We discover because we're already created. We're spirit with the soul wrapped in this flesh. So in this flesh space, we are understanding who we are spirit. Okay? Like I told y'all, the journey and all that it brings, it has brought a false identity. But even in the false identity that we walk through, our true identity exists. So I don't even know if false is the word I'm going to keep using. I don't like how that sounds today. I'm going to have to think about that. But I begin to understand. So, we look at the cycle. What I believe the Lord is showing me, and I just want to share with you all where I'm at. In the cycle, I thought that the activation, living it out, walking out in purpose was it. And then we go through it. But what I'm understanding now, because I'm telling y'all, I'm an emotional wreck. I'm going from angry to sad. I feel devalued. I feel unappreciated. I feel all these different things, right? He said, Nicole, because to become, you have to know how to receive it. Say what there now? So, Meal Prep Monday. Oh, Lord. So, here's the thing. So when we become aware of a thing, we have to receive it. This is the revelation, okay? When we accept a thing, we have to, well, actually, I'm not even going to go through that. So we become aware of something. Like I told y'all before, you become aware that you're struggling with a thing, right? And then you have to accept it. So if you see that you have pride, you have to become aware that you have pride. Then you have to accept that there's a spirit of pride. Then you have to align up. You have to align with heaven, okay? To be able to to prepare to walk it out, because then once you're aligned, that's when you start walking in your heaven ordained footsteps in it, and then you have to activate it. So you got to walk it out. You activate what you see, you walk out your purpose, right? But now I'm understanding that after activation, we don't it's almost like, I guess I looked at it as steps, like we get better. But he's showing me, like, girl, you don't graduate. Like, every step is not a graduation, it's a revelation, right? So here's the thing, with each step becomes another cycle. So there's this cycle, and then there's that cycle. And I said that. But what I'm feeling now, because I believe he allowed me to share this because I've walked through it. But what I'm understanding now is you have to be able to receive. You know how I always say we're learning to be who we are unapologetically, right? We have to just be. Well, in order for you to become, you have to receive. So, Nicole, in everything, because what happens a lot of times is we'll do an accomplishment, we will do a thing. This is me. I don't know about y'all. I'm telling y'all what I'm going through. So I'll accomplish a thing, but I get so busy on trying to look at the next thing because I'm realizing that I don't even receive what I've done for me. I I I I I feel devalued because I devalue myself. Y'all not hearing me. He's showing me after the cycle, you have to be able to receive it. You got to be able to receive. I can't even receive a congratulations. When someone congratulates me, I dummy it down. And it's a spirit, y'all. It's a spirit. It's Meal Prep Monday. I feel like I'm dooming and glooming, but I'm really not. All right? But what I'm realizing is receiving is really when awareness begins. So I thought awareness was at the beginning. It's almost like the prerequisite. So the cycle of the awareness, the acceptance, the alignment, and the activation, it's almost like those first three are the prerequisites of the activation. Because when you're actively doing a thing, you've also got to be open to receive. You've got to be open to receive the celebration. You've got to be open to receive the growth. You got to be open to receive. I hope this is making sense. All right, all right. Let me just say this, right? And forgive me if I sound like I'm all over the place. I'm not all over the place. I'm living it, literally. Yesterday, I went from a place of rage to a place of I crashed out. Like I got angry, I got super angry. I started self-sabotaging, and then I had a whole emotional breakdown. Literally, sat in the car, cried it out, all over the place. But the Lord began to show me like, Nicole, you're sharing a thing, you're saying all these things, you're encouraging people to do a thing, but I believe you are in a place with Jehovah God. There's something God is trying to do with you because you can give all this out, but can you receive? So here's the thing. We have to be able to receive. You got to be able to receive. I have to be able to receive. We have to be able to receive honor. We have to be able to receive love. We have to be able to receive rest. All the things that I share with you to become aware of, to identify with, to have true transformations, you also have to be able to receive. All right? Receiving would answer questions like, can I receive God's love without feeling like I have to earn it? Can I receive honor from people without deflecting it? Can I receive correction without feeling rejected? See, a lot of these things we have to learn how to receive what comes with it, good or bad. All right. Can I receive my own story without minimizing it? I minimize my own story. Yeah. Can I receive the fruits of my obedience without immediately going to the next assignment or to the next thing? The Lord began to show me it's Meal Prep Monday. For me, and y'all know I'm an open book, I'm very transparent. God allows me to go through things. All of us, because I'm not better or none of that. We go through things in our own journey, and we're all strategic in our journey. So for me, he allows me to go through things, um, and be honest enough or comfortable enough to share my flaws or my challenges going through them. And there's I believe a grace and a peace on me to do it, because what I'm seeking and what I'm chasing and my end result ultimately is him. Okay. So if I make a mistake or something, you know, in the process of the transformation is maybe embarrassing or ugly or whatever, I'm okay sharing it, because I know my end goal is him. My end goal is purpose. My end goal is to be all he's created me to be. So that's easy to tell y'all about when I become aware, to accept the ugly, because we all got it, to align with the things that I know to do, and to walk it out. That's easy. But can I tell y'all, the receiving part for me is hard. It's almost like it's safe. It's safe to stay in cycles. So, Meal Prep Monday. What am I saying? Because listen, y'all, I just got the revelation, literally. All right. Last night, I was with, yesterday, I was with food. I was good. All right. Church was amazing yesterday. Revelation came to me yesterday. I was good. Was even trying to be a good steward of being saints. All right. I want to do the right thing. I want to pray the right things, all of that. By the time I got home, well, then I talked to my sister-in-law, and now mind you, because for 2 days I have been sharing that I wrote this book, like I did a thing, right? I wanted to share with my family first. I wanted to share with my circle, my closeness first. Then I wanted to share on the call. And so, as I'm going through this process, like I did a thing, like I literally realized, like that whole thing with the graduation, I felt numb. And then there was a moment I got a little excited, so I sent a couple more text messages, like I did a thing. And then I realized stuff was bubbling up. I realized that, writing the book, I I had to go back, because I can't tell you about me without going back. So there's a chapter about my dad. There's a chapter about my mom. There's like all this stuff, and there are specific incidents that kind of got me to where I am now. So I've had to, stuff start coming up. And so by the time yesterday came, Fundisha don't know this. Well, by the time, yesterday came, I was in here, and I got angry. Like, because I recognized that I felt devalued, or I don't feel valued, and I'm recognizing all these bad negative feelings that you feel. So I got angry. I tipped out. I blacked out. But this time I blacked out with me. But I beat me up, right? Then I left the house, and my sister-in-law was trying to finish the conversation we was having, because we was good. I was good earlier in the day. But by that point, I was on 10, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel safe. I don't this, I don't that. Then I crashed out, y'all. Girl, sister was in the car, balled up in fetal position, if you could do it, in tears. Like I had a whole emotional breakdown. And I'm sharing this because what I got this morning. And so I woke up this morning because God, if the Holy Spirit wanted to talk to me yesterday, I couldn't hear him. So I woke up this morning. I think I even talked to Danielle last night. Yeah, probably. Because at that point, I probably told her everything I was going to do, and everything was probably negative and bad. So, cycles, we go through roller coasters. You got to know yourself, all right? I'm sharing this because I'm telling you, you got to know yourself, even when it's bad patterns. Okay, you got to, because your nervous system is reminded of things, and you respond certain ways when you feel a way. I was in my feelings. So I'm sure I did that. The Lord began to show me this morning, like, Nicole, you don't know how to receive my love. You feel these things because they're in you. So where I may feel devalued from my husband or my kids or my friends, he had to show me this morning once I came down, because at this point, I woke up this morning, I had a headache. I woke up this morning, hot flashing, is all kinds of mess. My body. He began to show me it's not about those relationships, it's about this relationship. It's about me and you. So come to me first. Come talk to me first. Do I talk to God like this? I do. I said, God, I feel devalued by you. I feel like I've given you a yes and a surrender like I can, and I feel like you let people treat me certain ways. That's when he began to show me. Whew. You don't know how to receive me. You don't know how to receive from me. That's why you can't receive from people. So Meal Prep Monday, because this is just me. What do I want y'all to think about? Just know that the cycle is awareness. It is acceptance. It is alignment. It is activation. But there has to be a receiving. The receiving, it's almost like the bridge, right? So your old self is over here. Your true self, your true identity is over here. And receiving is right here. This is the part that God hovers, right? So we got to know how to receive. This part, we cross from one part of the transformation to the next. We got to receive it. So we become aware of something. Here we are in the flesh. We got to receive that. Then we cross over to the identity. That makes sense? We got to accept it. We cross, we got to receive it. We walk through this part with Jehovah God here. Then we align with Jehovah God. We end up here. Then we activate with Jehovah God. We end up here. When I say with Jehovah God, it's everything that we have to receive with him, because we don't do anything in and of ourselves. We receive. The Holy Spirit was left here to lead, guide, and direct us. This is where we walk. That whole footprint thing where you feel like you alone and then you look on the side and it's another set of footprints. I can't quote it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to leave you with this. Look at receiving as the bridge. You think about the Israelites. They were delivered from Egypt. They accepted Moses' leadership. They aligned themselves with God's instructions. They activated by leaving Egypt. But they never truly received the promised land because they never received what God said about them. So they still thought like slaves. We can go through these cycles. This is what the Lord is showing me. Nicole, you can go through these cycles, but if you don't receive what I'm giving you in the processing of it, you'll still stay bound to yourself. What is receiving? It's the posture of your heart. I tell y'all, everything is about the heart. So in receiving, it's the posture of the open heart. And what are we receiving through this? We receive his love. We receive our identity. We receive honor. Let people celebrate you. Receive it. And the biggest thing, we receive rest. We receive rest. Meal Prep Monday. Receive. While you're going through your cycles, while I'm going through my cycles, this week I'm going to focus on receiving. I got to receive God's love. God entrusted me to release a book that by faith I believe will help someone else while it continues to help me. We got to receive, right? And in this, I believe that I will become who I have truly been created to be. I will be able to receive the celebration that comes with it. And I'll be able to not only rest physically, but I'll be able to rest in my identity. So, Meal Prep Monday, I'm going to put this up. Forgive me. I know I talked in circles. I didn't talk around the block today. I talked in circles. But I believe by faith that you'll catch it. I'll make sure that I have this week and last week up since Keisha is okay with me uploading it. And I just want you to stay focused, stay humble, stay positive. Be the best version of you unapologetically because no one else can do it. And you are necessary, you are needed, you are relevant, not only to your friends, family, and your enemies, but to this world. Your name will be left in this world. Y'all go type in Nicole D. Jones and Kindle and I pop up. Period. Okay? So your name will be left in this world even when you leave it because it's our purpose. So again, I am Nicole D. Jones. I think Jacinta put the link in. Grab it. Tell me what you think about it. Review it. Put it all in there. Yeah. So I don't even know what to say, but have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.